Ian again. Today, I'm in the garden with Moira. Say hello, Moira.
Hi.
So, we're out here and we're walking around with the kitties. We let the kitties out in the yard so they can lay in the grass and enjoy themselves. So, we've got 4 kitties, and I will introduce you to all of them.
If we can find all of them.
Yeah, well, I know where they are. Hang on a second, I'll show you. Be right back. Okay. First up, this is Serenity. She's our little tuxedo kitty. She's a young mama cat, probably about 1.5 years old, and we adopted her about 6 months ago. She's the sweetest, most playful little girl ever.
Loudest.
Loudest. This is Poof.
Sunshine.
Her name is really Sunshine, but we call her Poof because of her big poofy tail that always ends up in your face.
The poor cat doesn't even know her own name.
Mushu. This is our big boy, Mushu. We got him when Moira was born, so they're twins, basically. We call him Juicy, because he's a big, fat, juicy pear. And we have another kitty, who I think is in the bush. Her name is Luna, but we call her Tiny. Okay, so on to the garden, since I'm making you sick for moving around the camera so much. Here's my 2 compost bins. I would love to make a don't show the compost. I'd love to make the spinning, rotating variety. Barbecue that needs to be used a whole lot more. I do have a smoker. Obviously, I'm just getting started in gardening, and it's really expensive to buy proper dirt for growing in raised bed frames. Yeah, good dirt. So anyway, here's where we're at. It's been raining and raining and raining for days. And finally it stopped, so we decided to come out here and see what was going on. So obviously the grass and the weeds are doing just fine. So the first bed here, these are a bunch of squashes that I have to find a place for. That just filled up with water from the rain. So hopefully my peppers will come back. So in this planter we have lots and lots of different varieties of tomato plants, lots of bell peppers mixed in and about, and then if you see down in there, there's basil growing in between all of the yeah, I'll get to the lettuce. There's basil growing in between all the tomato plants. 1 sec, be right back. Alright, back to video making. The timer on the oven just went off. I'm also baking at this moment. So, anyway, back to our very messy looking, but eventually extremely productive garden here. We got lots of fava beans growing here. I love fava beans. I don't know when I developed that taste, but I just love them. Got lots of green, purple, and yellow beans growing back here. Peas over there. Swiss chard, plus a variety of lettuces. And then lots and lots of green onions for salads. Now over here we have, let me stand where Moira's standing. Over here we have our broccoli. We have lots of broccoli, plus in this cell here, cipollini onions. And then this one here and this one here are shallots, and all the rest are red onions. And these things are happy plants. They are growing like, well, like they want to touch the sky, and I'm sure they will.
How is this one?
This, let me back up so you can see this appropriately. That is my black currant bush that I planted
A year ago.
1.5 to 2 years ago. And this thing is on fire. It's going to just take over. And it is already, you can see, it's already just loaded with unripe fruit. So this is going to be a big haul from this thing this year. Over here, behind Moira's head, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so over here are potatoes. This is our potato bed. We have red potatoes in the front and Yukon Gold potatoes in the back. And we should go get Mushu. He's on his way. So here, I don't know if you see these 2 little sticks right there. That's a blueberry that's been in the ground for 2 years. It does not like the soil here. And that, where, you know, the dandelions are, that's another one. They don't like the soil, so I'm going to rip them out. But look at all of that.
That's raspberries.
Those are all raspberries. that were planted from 2 little, probably 8-inch canes year before last. And they are going to take over the garden. And this one over here is a blackberry.
Take it over this.
Now, I should have put the blackberry in between the raspberries because I was hoping they would cross-pollinate and I'd end up with boysenberries. Hasn't happened so far, but in another year or so, I imagine it will, and I have to put trellises up. I just, time and money are stuff that I never have, so if I did have time, I'd be, spending a lot more time out here, and I'd pay somebody to pull weeds for me. Anyway, there's another bag over here, a grow bag, and this one's got red potatoes in it also. I have another one of these bags somewhere, but I don't know where it went. What you're most excited about in our garden?
Mainly the currants and raspberries.
Yeah, those things are going to be...
And the broccolis.
A ton of that stuff, huh? So, you have your little flowers that you planted out front. We'll go video those in a moment.
Okay.
So, we have a lot more to plant back here, and this is my best little helper. She does a great job helping out in the yard. So, anyway, this is my Father's Day, and unfortunately my son has had to work today, so I didn't get to spend any time with him, but I've gotten to spend some time with my girl here, and it's been a wonderful time. I love being a dad, and I love providing for my family and stuff. I'll go into another video about why the move for growing and organics and all that business, but suffice to say, there's the reason. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Bye. We're in the front yard with Moira. Remember her? She's the cute one. And she's going to tell us about the flowers that she and her mom planted. So what's this first one?
This is gardenias. My mom, she planted these, and she planted the marigolds behind you, Dad.
Okay, there's another one of those.
Yeah.
The girls planted these together. I don't think that's a gardenia. I think it's a begonia.